What's up guys, and welcome to my next issue of Build the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. This magazine is jam-packed full of 4 issues in one. So we don't have separate issues, we just have 4 separate issues as you can see here. So we are going to go on and build issue 3, which it says on the top of the magazine just there. So we're going to just check it out and see the contents. We're going to see what's there, and we're going to just check through that we've got all our pieces. So car part stage 3 is going to be, we've got all our little sets here. We did get in this packet these little Ecto things here, which are just like sort of the little sort of badges, aren't they, which you put on your clothes. So they're really cool, to be fair. So there you go. So we got those this month's issue. So they're really nice, really well made. They look like they maybe iron-on ones, I'm not too sure, but I'll probably just keep these how they are. But they are really nice. Oh, did I keep that one upside down? There you go. There it is. Right, so let's pop these back in here. We've got all these issues, the 4 issues that came in the box. We've got the tyre, that's stage 4. This is stage 3. We also got stage 5, which is here, which is some of the engine, and stage 6, which is some more of the engine. So we've got that coming up, guys. But we'll just stick to what we're going to do in issue 3, which is going to be these. So what we're going to do, so it says the third components of your Ecto-1 are the chrome effect front bumper parts and the frame and the lens for the fog lights. So we will probably have to go and grab the front grille, which is actually pretty hefty and heavy already, but nice grille there. So there we are. So just pop that down out of the way for a minute, and we'll probably be building on to that. I'm going to grab the number plate, and I'm going to grab the front grille bit just in case we need that at some stage on this bit of the build. I don't think we'll need the bonnet. The last issue we did, I was wondering about the sticker, but apparently the sticker is just for cosmetic use, so you didn't need to worry about that. I am going to get this trusty little pot that we got, because this is really handy to use, so we're going to use the trusty pot. Alright, let's look through the magazine and see where it says to start. I think this is just a guide to make sure you've got all your pieces there, which is what we always tell you to do. And then on stage 3, it tells us to start to assemble the bumper and fog lights. So there we go. So we're going to start doing that now. So why I take all these out of the box, I'm just going to fast forward through and make sure that all the pieces are there. So now we have all our pieces out, we are just going to do a real quick check on this to make sure we've got them all there. So 03A is the front bumper, so that's the front bumper piece they're calling. 03B is the left fog light casing. So 03B, yeah, so this is this piece here. These are all plastic, so none of these are metal, but that's the fog light casing. 03C is a right fog light casing, so yeah, we have that too. 03D is the left outer fog light frame. So that is going to be these little ones here. So then we want to have the right hand side. So, and then we want the right inner fog light frame as well, which is 03G. So yeah, we've got that as well. So they're just these little chrome ones. 03H is the left fog light lens. So they are the little clear bits. So do not lose these. These little clear bits are in there, so do not lose those. So then we have 03 L there, which is the right fog light lens, which is here, and then we want AP screws times 8, DP screws times 5, and BM screws times 2. But these little things come with the stickers on the bags already. I do find it easier when Eagle Moss did it when we were doing the DeLorean with the little bits of cardboard, because you could keep them in with the screws. Whereas here, once you've taken them out of the bag, you don't know what screws are what, so you need to just keep them near or with the bags. So that is a tiny bit annoying, but you know what, as long as you keep them near, you should know. I have got this kit, which I am going to try and use. I've used it on previous ones before. I do want to see whether I can continue to use this, because it just saves me looking for a screwdriver at the end of the day. What I will need to do though is just try the screws in the screwdriver and see if they, yeah, that works nicely. So let's hope that this one works okay. The only thing is going to make that ratchet noise when we do it. So that'll be fine. So we'll try that throughout this build. Let's see if this works on this one, because if it does, it's going to save us some time. But you will need to flick through. If you want to check all your pieces off, you can, but we're just doing stage 3, which is bumper and fog lights. So figure A and figure B. So the first thing it's asking us to do is to stick the number plate into here. So we're just going to go ahead and take the number plate from the previous issue, put that in there until Mike Lane comes up with something really cool. So there we go. So figure A and figure B is now complete. So that's what it's asking us to do. So it's just asking us to put 2 BM screws just in the back there to hold the number plate in place. It's so easy to do, really nice though. Definitely looks really cool with the Ecto-1 license plate in there. So there you go. So that's all now complete. So we need to now move on to the next stage. So it's asking us to fit the fog lenses, which are these lenses, into, so the 03HL, so they usually are labelled up. So this one says L on it in the middle there. You can't see that because I don't think you could see that, but in the middle there it says L. And then you just need to make sure you take this one as well, which should be figure A, which is 03B, and 03B will also have a label on it, we're hoping. So let's just check. So they're usually all labelled up, which is really good. So you can build them from the packs, but I like to do it. So this is the right one because it says R in there, and then this one is the one which is the left hand one. So what we need to do is make sure we put the left hand lens inside. They are cut out inside there. I'll see if I can just lay that inside so that you can see. Just put that inside. So that just lays in there. I don't know if you can see it without it falling out. It just lays in there, and then there's a cut out either side, so that's where that will sit in there. So once that's held in place, it's asking you to now put the covers in place on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these chrome covers in, and then I'll show you what that looks like when that's complete. But you do need to make sure that you put the right ones in. So L1 goes to the left hand side when it's this way round. So L1 goes that side, L2 goes this side, okay? Okay guys, so that is now done. It was quite fiddly to do. I don't know if you can see in there. I had to resort back to this screwdriver. The other one was just way too bulky. So we got 2 AP screws just on each one. So there's 1 AP screw there, 1 AP screw there, 1 there, 1 there. They just hold this front lens in place like that. So doesn't that look fantastic? Built-in lens, nice. Looks really good in there. But again, I don't think these are going to be working lights here. I'm not too sure because there's no LEDs in there. They're just like pretend. So not sure what people think about that. But with this, you know, make sure you've got your L1 and your L2 in there. Then you want your R1 and your R2 will go on the other side. We will continue now. Let's just check on the magazine. Yeah, we're going to continue now and just go build the right hand side. So it's going to be exactly the same, but we're going to do it on there. So we're just going to quickly go do that now. There we have it guys, so now that is now in place, so that's the same as the lens there. Again, I don't know if these lights are meant to be working, but they do seem to have fake bulbs in them, which is kind of frustrating if it is supposed to work, but there you go. So that's the right hand side now complete, so you just got the 2 AP screws either side of there holding a lens in. I won't say that this is an easy one to do, it's very fiddly, so but you know, this is what keeps it interesting. You don't want something to be super easy, you want the model to be a little bit complicated, otherwise where would the fun in that be? So right, what's it asking us to do now? So it's telling us to take this chrome piece, it's asking us to install it onto the left hand side in here, just like so. So we'll line that up and then we'll just get that attached. We're also going to attach this side onto it as well. We'll go do that now. We're just going to be putting in a DP screw in there to make sure we get the right screw in there. DP screw in either side, and we'll come back once we've done that. So there you go. Once you have done that piece and you've just installed these two screws here, so them two screws that just go in there are the DP screws. You don't have to do this up really tight. This is going to be mounted onto the front bumper piece here, so that's going to be really cool to do that. We are going to attach it. I have been resorting through this. The DP screws are not thick enough to take this screwdriver, so I have gone down to using this ratchet one, but you can decipher what one's good for yourself. I do need to get a good precision one. There are a lot on the Facebook groups telling you which ones to use, which are absolutely superb. And you know what, I wish I just go get one, because I'm just wasting time probably not getting it. So I'm gonna have to, you know, admit defeat and get one of those very soon. Right, so the next one it's asking us to do, it seems like a not too bad one, is to install this on top of this. So we're going to basically making the bumper a lot bigger now. So it's asking me to screw it in from the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to screw it in, and then once I've done that, we'll fast forward through. It wants us to put in DP screws again. We'll install those, and then we'll show you around where we'll put them in, okay? So we'll be back in one moment. So there we have it. Look at this. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? Look at it. So this front bumper chrome meshed grille with the license plate, the front bumper bar here, just with all the chrome, is just looking absolutely fantastic. And you can tell that this car is going to be huge. I mean, it almost looks on camera that it's as wide as me, but you know, it isn't far off, to be fair. That's how big it's going to be. It's definitely going to outshine the DeLorean just for the sheer size-wise on this. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. So what we had to do there was just the DP screws. I'm just going to get this screwdriver here just for pointing reference. So the DP screws that we had to put in were one just went in to here. That was what was holding that in. There was one in the middle, which was just there, and then there was one at the side here. So that's what held these all together. So these three screws, which are there, and there, are the ones that holds it together to make it look fantastic like this. And it feels really heavy. The lights are really heavy here. Underneath is more plastic, but this is all die-cast metal, so it feels lovely. Definitely looks brilliant. So we're just going to see if it wants us to add anything else onto this while we're here. I think it says stage 3 build. This is what the assembled piece should look like, and then it's asking us to move on to the next one, but we won't do that in this one. We can kind of give you a sneak peek of what's coming in the next issue. So stage 4 is going to be the wheel. So there you go. So there's the wheel. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Before we go, I'm going to show you one more time just so you can see. So there you have it, and thanks again. Bye bye.